Hi Sanjay, thanks for talking to me today on my blog here. Today I know we announced Social CRM, and I've seen the press release and I read through that, but I just wanted to get your own words. What is Social CRM and how is it different from traditional customer relationship management offerings out there?
Sure, Tom. Happy to talk today. So, fundamentally, we think Social CRM is the next new generation in customer relationships. It's a strategy and applications approach to harnessing the power of online customer communities, the broader social web, things like Twitter, Facebook, etc., and the existing traditional CRM systems all together to really drive the next generation of engagement with customers. Ultimately, the fundamental difference between social CRM and traditional CRM is that traditional CRM did really well to optimize one-to-one relationships with a customer. But what has happened is this explosion, this revolution of social media has really put customers in control of the conversation. So for every one-to-one relationship that a company knows about today, there are hundreds and thousands of others that are happening right now that they don't know about. Because those are conversations about them, about their products, about their industries, about their competitors that customers, prospects, influencers are having with each other. And so what Social CRM does is give companies the ability to harness that power and create a customer network that can act on their behalf. And that's really the biggest fundamental difference, is this move from automating one-to-one transactions to creating this powerful customer network that can go drive value for the company and frankly tap into millions and millions of dollars of unrealized revenue for them.
How do they get a hold of this customer network, and once it's established, how do they take advantage of it and utilize it without being intrusive? And I'm trying to get how does this help the customer as well as the company?
Yeah.
Does everyone benefit?
Yeah, everybody benefits. And that's the beauty of social CRM, and it's frankly what creates the opportunity, is that customers have already demonstrated that they want to engage this way. Frankly, before the social media revolution, customers have always wanted to provide feedback to companies, right? They've always wanted to suggest to them better ways to serve them. Now, with the social media tools, they now have the voice. And so they've already been engaging out there, right? They've already been talking. And so what this does is it allows this connection between the company and the customers so that, frankly, customers could get right into the heart of it with the company and co-create value, right? And so what's in it for the customers? They'll get better products. If you've got thousands and thousands of customers providing ideas for new products, that's only going to result in better applications for them, better services for them, better customer support for them, because they're now working with other customers to get their questions answered. They're going to get just to have a better experience altogether. For the company, of course, the payoff is huge, right? Because we talk about it as three fundamental things that are happening with this customer network. The customer network is innovating for you. They're promoting for you. They're supporting for you. And again, that draws a sharp contrast to traditional CRM, which again is just automating the transaction and the process with the customer. Now we're talking about this enormous body, call it an army, call it a network, whatever you will, that's really going to go help drive new product ideas that you've never had. We had one customer who literally just through the customer network and community observed that people were talking about their products in a certain way, and it gave rise to a whole new product line that they would have never come up with internally, millions of dollars in new revenue. When these people answer each other's questions, calls don't go into the call center, and they get solved peer-to-peer, and the company saves $5 to $10 per call. We've got some customers that are tracking now $7 to $10 million a year in savings because of better support. And importantly, customers are happier. The Net Promoter Score, which is one measure generally of customer satisfaction, which tells people or asks people a question: would you buy from these folks again, and recommend them to a friend? We've had customers track 15% increases, 15-point increases in their Net Promoter Scores. In terms of the promote aspect, this is one of the most powerful benefits potentially for the company. Again, when customers love their experience, they want to tell the world, right? And now you have this amplified platform. So for every marketing dollar I spend, I now could imagine amplifying that by 100 times, because these folks, unpaid, are now promoting and selling on our behalf. We had one customer example where somebody posted in the social web, hey, is such and such worth the money? Well, because of that integration back into the community, the sales rep didn't have to jump on that discussion. A couple of other customers that were fans jumped on that discussion and said, absolutely, let me tell you why. Mm-hmm. Sale closed in a week, no cost of sales. Imagine that happening thousands, millions of times out on the broader network. Right? Huge value for the company, and again, for the customers. They're literally co-creating with the company. They feel valued. They end up with better products, services, experiences, so it's a win-win for everybody.
It's fantastic. I have a million questions I could ask on that, but I'll save that for another conversation.
Sure.